So for this question, we're given y is the inverse sine of 7x, and our goal is to find the derivative. We want to find dy dx. So if y is the inverse sine of 7x, that means sine of y equals 7x. We're going to take the derivative with respect to x of both sides. The derivative with respect to x of sine y, and the derivative with respect to x of 7x. So the derivative with respect to x of sine y is cos y dy dx. Is the derivative with respect to x of 7x, which is 7. And then I finish this by dividing both sides by cos y. Dy dx is 7 over cos y. Now, there's a couple ways we could do this. We could use the identity, which of course is cos squared theta plus sine squared theta is 1, which we could change that to cos squared y plus sine squared y is 1, which of course means cos y quantity squared we said sine y is 7x, so cos y quantity squared plus 7x quantity squared is 1. So we get cos y quantity squared is 49x squared plus 1, excuse me, plus 49x squared equals 1. So cos y quantity squared is 1 minus 49x squared. And we're using the positive version here. So cos of y is the square root of 1 minus 49x squared, and we can get the answer that way. So dy dx is 7 divided by the square root of 1 minus 49x squared. However, we can also do it with a triangle, which is my preferred strategy. So let's do it again, focusing on the fact that sine of y is 7x. Alternate strategy, sine of y is 7x. We also know sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So if sine of y is 7x, that means sine of y is 7x over 1, which makes the opposite 7x and the hypotenuse 1. So sine of y, the opposite is 7x, the hypotenuse is 1. And I'm going to go ahead and call this third side b, and we recognize from Pythagoras that b squared plus 7x squared is 1, that b squared plus 49x squared is 1, that b squared is 1 minus 49x squared. Again, using the positive version, b is the square root of 1 minus 49x squared. And we can see in our problem here, we needed cosine of y. What do we know about cosine of y? Cosine of y is adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent root 1 minus 49x squared. Over the hypotenuse is 1, so cosine of y is simply the square root of 1 minus 49x squared. And again, that's how cosine y becomes root 1 minus 49x squared. And our answer is the derivative of the inverse sine of 7x is 7 divided by the square root of 1 minus 49x squared.